It's been 26 days since the first video I posted announcing this thing, which is long enough that it's worth talking about it some more. I've been thinking about what exactly I want to do with this channel and how much it should be just a record of my progress. What I'm going to do from here on out is two different kinds of videos. One will be more about personal progress, challenges, thoughts, and so on. The second will hopefully be more big picture, where I share some of the theories, concepts, and methodology I've been applying, and how it might apply to someone else if they wanted to try something like this. I'll label the first type journals and the second type methods. This one's a journal. Before I get into what I've learned over the past 4 weeks, here's what I did. I practiced every day, except for 6, which I missed outright. I also had 6 duds, which is what I'm calling bad or short sessions, where I had to stop early or walked away feeling bad about how it went. More on that later. I practiced for a total of exactly 28 hours, averaging just 7 per week, which is a few less than I'd hoped for. Practice sessions were split between drills in practice mode, CPU matches where I focused on a single tech or mechanic, and online play to test progress and to try to learn matchups. I played 144 online matches, almost all quick play, and my record was 61 and 83. If that sounds unimpressive, that's because it is, but I went from being the worst player I've ever met to just regular bad, so I call that progress. None of those numbers matter, by the way. One of the things I've come to better understand is that I've been putting too much importance into wins and losses at this stage, trying so hard to win that I'm forgetting everything I'm learning and falling right back into old habits. I got so frustrated with all this that I almost quit. I did quit, actually, twice, but never for more than like 2 days. I came back because a few things occurred to me almost all at once. One, having fun. My 6-year-old son, who loves video games but had no real interest in Smash before, recently started asking to play with me. We play together as a team against 6 CPUs, we have items on, Smash meters, stages all in normal mode with hazards, and we have a blast. We've been having so much fun playing together that it's remotivated me to continue this project despite results. Playing just for fun also made me realize, 2, I don't like Pac-Man. Well, that's not completely true. High-level Pac-Man play is amazing to watch, and at first the practice was fine because I was focused on movement and basic attacks and aerials, but every time I sat down to practice Pac-Man mechanics with his bonus fruit, I hated it. It's so complex, and it's so indirect. In matches, I'd find myself just jumping in with normal attacks, occasionally throwing an orange or dropping a hydrant. I almost never use Pac-Man's best fruit because I hated using them. It's too convoluted. Just get me in there to scrap. I felt like I had to use Pac-Man because of the name of the project, and now I understand why I shouldn't name a project after a single character. Although Deliberate Practice is a great name and I'm keeping it. In playing with my son with no motivation beyond just enjoying the game, I found myself choosing one character more than any other, and that is 3, Simon.
I vanquish the darkness!
Giving myself the freedom to choose what I like rather than what I thought I should like has made a big difference. I saw a video the other day, the link is below, where the guy said that the first thing you need to work on is yourself, and it doesn't really matter what character you play. Choose whoever or whatever motivates you and makes you want to play, learn, and improve. If you're thinking, wow, that's too much thought to be putting into choosing a video game character, you're right, and I agree with you. I absolutely overthink these things. In the past month, I've lost sleep over whether I should keep playing Pac-Man or choose someone else, or if I should even continue with this whole thing. Hence the quitting and unquitting and quitting again. It got so bad I finally got fed up with myself and did some research into why I do this. So it turns out that constantly worrying about what you're spending time on, little patience or enjoyment in day-to-day activities, even eating or sleeping, a professional history of frequent job hopping and career hopping, and generally feeling compelled to make every spare moment productive, such as turning playing video games into a learning experiment. These are all signs of a condition called death anxiety. That's something fun I learned. But I might not have learned it if not for this project, which makes the whole thing worthwhile and not a waste of time. So take that, death anxiety. Anyway, here's a quick summary of what I've learned so far. 1, it's way too early to care about wins and losses. 2, focus on yourself first. 3, death anxiety. 4, remember to have fun. What I haven't really learned is how to get better at this damn game. So I guess with some personal demons dealt with, the second month of practice will allow me to really focus on that. The game plan's going to change a bit too. I plan to spend more time asking for help from others, whether it be video, reviews, coaching, or whatever. Hopefully the next journal will be able to get into that more. Next thing I'd like to post is some of the methodology I've been learning. So see you then.